Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishment. I'm your host, Tricondon. Let's get back into whatever this one was called. Bloodbath, that's it. So, what important discovery? What am I trying to do? I guess I'm going to St. Albans, is what I have to do.
This archaeological site has been abandoned. Why did Bentcliffe come here?
Well, sure, I'll just poke my way in. Are there many Roman ruins
This
in
is
London?
the map of the site. We are at the heart of an old Roman city.
Followers of Mithras were covert, worshipping more conventional deities such as Juno or Neptune in their everyday lives. Mithras temples were usually found below the temples of other gods. Mithras followers often referred to their traditional deities to gain passage to the Mithraeum. The example of the Mithraeum of Dio in France is interesting, as the entrance is located beneath a carved statue of Diana. The entrance was possibly revealed by a clever stone and rope mechanism, which may never have been discovered if the water infiltration had not destroyed the mechanism, opening the way down to the Mithraeum. Mithraic temples can be found in Rome, Ostia, Numidia, Dalmatia, Britain, and along the Rhine-Danube frontier, while being somewhat less common in Greece, Egypt, and Syria. Interesting. I have no idea if any of that's true, but interesting. Okay, let's just take some cubes. The knife used by Mithras for the tauroctony, the sacrifice of the bull, is originally a curved sacrificial blade of Persian origin. Its curve can be from 5 to 15 degrees. The name is derived from the Persian shamshir, which means sword. How does shamshir connect to tauroctony? This radically curved sword family includes the shamshir, scimitar, talwar, kilij, pulwar, and Mongol saber. A myth of the golden knife is the key to the Mithraic mysteries that some describe as the equivalent to the Holy Grail. The golden knife carries a curse that would spill the blood of the unworthy who would dare to touch it. The cult of Mithras was a mysterious religion practiced within the Roman Empire from around the 1st to 4th century AD. The name of the Persian god Mithra, adapted by the Greek as Mithras, was linked with a new and distinctive imagery. Worshippers of Mithras had a complex system of 7 grades of initiation with ritualistic meals. Initiates would meet in the underground temples, called Mithraea, that were retained in large numbers. The iconic scenes of Mithras show him as being born from a rock and slaughtering a bull. Oh, good lord. And the empty coconuts that you use to imitate the sound of horses' hooves. Another strange ritual for the old god to keep the evil spirits away. The people, feeling that a dark eye was upon them, would melt their valuables in the fire. Sub-Saharan tribes burned fruits, and the rich Roman families spared no expense melting silver or tin. It is not recorded if such valuable offerings were thrown away with the ashes or if they were reused at a later date. Okay, well that explains why there's silver in the brazier. Oh. I guess it wants me to inspect the Cyclops.
The Cyclops, a one-eyed creature helping Vulcan at the forge. Vulcan, the god of fire and metalworking.
Also emotionless aliens. Okay, do I move on?
I don't need the ropes for now.
I'll tell you what you do and don't need, Holmes.
Excavating tools, a bucket, shovel, and brush.
Okay, cool. I guess I'm an amateur archaeologist now. What's over here? The temple.
Construction hooks.
What was that?
Construction hooks.
Object of interest.
It is a broken statue of a bull.
Mm-hmm.
It is a statue of Minerva.
Yeah, she killed Ezio. Oh no, that was Juno.
Neptune, the god of the sea. This is the map of the site. We are at the heart of an old Roman city. The gastrofetes were used with ropes and hooks for sieges.
That looks like a whirlpool. That's cool. Calvin, Hobbes and you consider yourselves as being so smart and oh, cute. I had a good laugh when you froze Miss Durkin's notes about the Arch of Hadrian and the... Cute. Very cute. However, our thesis exams are just ahead, and as you are the so-called brain of your improbable duo, I have to warn you that my gastrophetes model, the ancient Greek Cospro, and not the medical device to relieve constipated people, as you might have thought, is not to be touched, or else I'll have to inform Mr. Wormwood about everything you've done these past 2 years. P.S. I ate Hobbes's tuna sandwich, S. Spittle. Yeah, Calvin and Hobbes, his sole friend, Susie Durkin, teacher, Miss Wormwood, and the principal, Spittle. Find a use for the trowel. Dear Lord Blackmore, the manager of the baths, Sir Gregory Pitkin, was quite a nuisance at the start when I arrived. After you stepped in, he became rather more helpful. Occasionally people of his rank are not well suited to work of such great magnitude. They lack the necessary vision. In a few weeks' time, I hope to bring good news of the Strand Lane baths. I am on the verge of discovering a major archaeological artifact, one that might be used politically by your party to demonstrate the strength of our ancestors and fulfill the need to protect our empire from any present and future threats.
This is a reproduction of an ancient Greek crossbow. The gastrofetes were used with ropes and hooks for sieges.
Is that all in here? I guess so. I guess I want to go down there. Anything in here? Nope. Okay. It's a good thing I just picked up the trowel before I knew I needed to use it.
This wall was covered with mud recently. What could be hidden here? I can see now.
Can you?
Frigidarium. It is located at the Roman Baths in London. Someone took the time to hide the fresco, but what for? I need to visit this place.
Okay, but am I all done at the excavation? I guess I am. Really? Really? All I've searched is complete? I still have this object of interest to figure out, and he wouldn't pick up the ropes? Okay, well, I'm going to do that. What was it? Find a use. Cool. Okay. Okay, so back to the baths, I assume? Oh, I got some new things, yeah. Garrow's drug, Pitkin's complaint. Okay, just that one. Okay, Pitkin feels rather uncomfortable postponing. Pitkin expects to receive much of value. Gee, I have to look over the evidence again to check that.
Mr. Holmes, we've cleared the corridor to the Frigidarium. You can visit it now.
Thank you, Mr. Phillips.
Hey, you're much too kind, Mr. Phillips.
All these events are bad for the baths. And my job.
There's fish in there! Go swimming, Holmes. Really? Clownfish? So this is salt water? Because it looks freshwater.
Perhaps I could find some clues by activating the flagstones.
I don't know how you spotted that. Okay, I'm not seeing anything in the environment to hint towards the right one. One-eyed face, because the Cyclops, so I need to find something that represents Vulcan. Ship? Wreath? Scorpion? Caducus? Trident? Jug? What was that? Spider? Helmet? Okay, nothing represents Vulcan, I don't think. Oh! Vulcan and Cyclops at the forge, a helmet, and a trident. So the helmet was here. Trident was somewhere, and if that's not going to be enough, I need to find something to represent work tools, I would assume. Caducus? No. Scorpion. Wreath. Ship. Okay, I'm missing something here. That has writing underneath it. This one does not. This one does. Okay, so... I mean, I could brute force it. If I assume I'm looking for buttons that have writing beneath them. I don't know. This door is probably gonna open. Or something is gonna open. Let's go to Baker Street and put those pieces together. And I'll need to find someone to talk to.
There are 12 pieces here. Let's try to gather them. I will count this piece as a starting point.
Oh no. Oh no.
I will count this piece as a starting point.
Oh God. There we go.
It is a mold, and it is ready for casting. The mold is prepared for casting. We just need to fill it with certain material. Sir Rodney has made a reconstruction of the mythical golden knife. He seemed unafraid of maledictions, and yet... half a glass of water should be enough to create a plaster solution. Now let us see.
You have to
what we
wait
have
for it
here.
to set, Holmes.
This knife is very similar to that described by the coroner as the weapon that killed Sir Rodney.
You should not leap to any hasty conclusions, Watson.
Why not? It does match the... whatever it's called.
Let us try to create an object from silver by using the mold.
Okay, yeah.
It will take a minute to melt the silver with my gas burner. Done.
That was
Now
a
I can
fast
proceed
minute.
further. The mold is hot. I should wait for it to cool down. Done. Now I can proceed further.
Not gonna turn that off? Alright.
A homemade silver knife. Excellent. We have created a knife with the silver that we found. It could have been used to kill Sir Rodney.
It was extremely clever to create a weapon that could dissolve at the scene of the crime.
Alright, but I don't feel like that's right. I mean, we did find water in the blood. So, I need to find someone to talk to about the Mithraic mysteries. So I'm going back to Scotland Yard. Alright, so the guy I want to talk to is probably Lincoln.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. What can you tell me about Mithras?
Oh, so much. It was the core of our work. Why do you ask?
Were you seeking the golden knife?
I see you are an amateur. Yes, the golden knife was our grail. It is said that it bears the only text explaining the ritual of the cult of Mithras.
I understand. I read something about immortality.
A myth. The knife would provide immortality only to the worthy one, and yet it is cursed, and it would kill you if you are not initiated.
Did you expect to find the golden knife at the baths?
Well, Sir Rodney thought that it might be there. Did you observe the knife representations there? They are so extraordinary, and we had hoped that... It is a tragedy that he has passed away, taking all of his secrets with him. As soon as I've been released, I will continue Sir Rodney's researches in his memory.
Okay, I guess I talked to everyone about Mithras.
This suspect for interrogation. Perhaps you could explain the cult of Mithras to me.
No, there is nothing to say. We are not the worthy ones.
But Sir Rodney believed that he was.
He was wrong. I have visions. The golden knife, the mummy. Oh, it's all my fault.
Calm down, Mr. Garrow.
Yeah, at a Pitkin.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. The paintings in the baths are focused on Mithras, I understand.
Yes, they are what make this place remarkable.
And that is why Sir Rodney came here?
He believed that the golden knife, which is an ancient ritual item, was hidden somewhere around the baths. I admit that it would be wonderful if it were true.
And you are not concerned by the reputation of this artifact?
You mean the curse? Before someone is dead, it is a blessing. After they are dead, well, then it becomes a curse.
How cryptic. Okay, let me go back through the, what's it called? Dialogue. Okay, here it is. Pitkin. Mission. Okay, that's not helpful at all. No. See, rereading the dialogue says Pitkin liked Sir Rodney being there. I say Garrow is definitely to blame here. Let me just see what happens. Interesting. Wait, if I... Huh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying right now. Humid atmosphere caused by the steam. Ah. See, I don't believe that right now. I'm pretty sure Garrow killed him, but I don't have a motive yet. Even if that motive is insanity. Okay, I must have missed something at the St. Albans site.
A hidden sign. Now I have all the clues to help me find where these symbols are leading. All I need is imagination.
It never occurred to me to have Holmes comment on this, on the symbols. Okay. Well, you gotta have...
The signs are pointing.
You gotta have some imagination to make that line up. Was it that bust or this bust? Oh, it's on the other side, of course. I was even right about which door opened.
What is this place?
I am unsure, Watson, but everything points to the fact that it was the last place visited by Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. We are approaching the end of this mystery. A sack of crude salt. A broken glass plate. What is it doing here? I should examine it.
That's what was taken from his office.
How very peculiar. An ice maker.
Why would Sir Rodney have brought such a device here?
Mithras, the god, clothed in Anatolian costume and wearing a Phrygian cap, killing the bull. This fresco resembles either a ladder or a hierarchy.
Cool. I don't know how to interpret that just yet. Ew, that's grisly.
The fire casts a shadow upon the floor. That is the symbol of Neptune, the god of the sea.
I bet I need to light all the pillars.
The pillar collapsed a long time ago. It resembles a bull. This shadow seems to represent a bridge. It is very similar to the face of Mithras. The shadows show us the way to go. We will find Mithras after Neptune, the bull, and the bridge.
Okay, Neptune, Bull, Bridge, Mithras. Not that way.
We cannot go any further. Mummified bodies. We're in some type of catacomb. Mummified body.
Mithraeum lies hidden at the St. Albans excavation site. Alright, but before I go there, I'm going back to Baker Street. Because I want to put this thing together. Why, game? Okay. Thankfully, I don't have to rotate anything.
Done. Watson, could you please use this negative and your photographic equipment to process the photograph? Thank you, Watson. Now I must use reagents to develop the photograph.
Sure, this seems like it's this easy.
The Pyramids of Giza in Egypt. Ice cream in the desert. We are indebted to the Romans who developed the technique. Ice cream. Ice. Salt. Another archaeologist, most probably. Sir Rodney.
So that's it. Salt and crushed ice may help to create ice cream.
Alright, back to St. Albans. What is this? Let's find the whatever's here, then I'll go back to Baker Street. It's my own fault for being too impatient. Okay. So it was Neptune. Something something bridge Mithras. Neptune something bridge. Neptune Bull Bridge Mithras. Neptune Bull. So there's a bridge missing.
We should use these metal rings to help us reach the bridge pillar. There might be something behind these leaves. I'll have to find a way of getting there.
Yeah, now I take the rope and the excavation equipment. Is there something I'm missing? Oh, the crossbow!
I should use the appropriate object here. I should use the appropriate object here.
Now I should have everything I need. Yeah.
Those rings on the bridge are perfect targets. This one is ready.
Holmes, could you be a little more steady?
Firing against defeated requires a lot of practice.
This one is ready. The bridge is ready. Now I must cross it.
Oh, God, no. You're gonna make me do this game.
Watson, come here. I found something.
Watson, come here. I can hardly hear you over the river.
Are we inside the hidden temple of Mithras, Holmes?
I am not sure. We had better be careful.
Okay.
I saw this symbol in the tunnels underneath the Frigidarium.
Which way should we go, Holmes?
There ought to be some clues here. Let's take a look around.
Uh,
I saw this symbol in...
you did? Because I don't remember seeing that. Wait, are you talking about the initiation thing? So, the game was telling me to go this way. And next was... It was a ladder. Next was... No. Am I wrong? Am I an idiot? Well, I know I'm an idiot. I think this one? Okay, I have no idea what I was doing. I was just sort of fussing around with it. Okay. Whoops. So, helmet and helmet. Helmet, and then it was... I guess a bug? You. After the bug, it was a sword? No. Bug, it was... this thing. Under the half moon. Then after that is you're looking for a torch, an Ouroboros, or a hairpin. There's the Ouroboros. Yeah, I could do without the whispering. This is not a horror game. And lastly, a helmet, a spear, or a knife. Oh, funny helmet. Okay, this one. Oh, that's a dead end. Cool. No, thank you.
Look, it's the golden knife. But how to get it? This lamp is not old. The oil is still fresh. Perhaps Sir Rodney passed by here.
No, I do not think so. Remember, he went no further than the catacombs underneath the Frigidarium. The murderer left this lamp.
Okay, it's obviously wanting me to go up this way. Don't know where that goes. It's nice of the murderer to have left all
Watson,
these...
I need your help.
all these lit candles.
golden knife of Mithras. A long-lost relic has resurfaced. Watson, it is time to conclude this case. Excellent. Now, we should find another way of getting out of here.
I don't know if I would have called that excellent. Where am I going? I hope I'm going to Baker Street because I need to test the making ice knives because I know that's how the guy was murdered. But if he was murdered with ice, then why was there so much silver in the brazier? In the brazier. Okay, good, I'm here. Let's do this.
If I wish to shape the ice knife, then I need to pour water inside the mold. Ice, salt, and then the mixing. It should be elementary. We need to reach -20 degrees Celsius to fully freeze the water inside the mold. Before beginning, I must remember that I have enough ice and salt for no more than 4 attempts.
How do I... Are you not going to tell me how to do this?
Ice, salt,
Ice, salt, and then the mixing.
a block of ice.
Holmes, look. The temperature is reducing.
Excellent. Now we must check to ensure that it is adequately frozen. An ice weapon for a cold-blooded murder. An ice knife. A surprising and yet a very brilliant idea.
It's the perfect weapon. It enables one to kill a man and then it melts. The only trace it leaves is a small puddle on the ground.
Okay, I think I know how to solve this case now. Really? I say Garrow killed him, but with... Nope, not that one. With the ice knife. That is my... Sent to the asylum, he's a psychopath. Sent him to his sanatorium. He was under the strong psychotropic effect. No, I'm gonna condemn him. Because I feel like he knows. Oh, no, I'm not gonna absolve him. The man is insane. He seems like he's obsessed with Mithras. And I don't think St. John's wort is the cause of that, so I'm condemning him.
Mr. Garrow, the game is up. I see straight through you.
You see straight... What?
You have a decided talent in mind manipulation. We all believed your comedy. The medication almost tricked me, I'll admit, but all of it was fake. The hallucinations, the hysteria. Mr. Garrow, you are a dangerous psychopath and a clever murderer. The method by which you disposed of the crime weapon...
Oh my God! I killed him!
It is no use to deny it. I despise cowardice in any form.
What will you do with me?
You will be sent to a medical institute, where you will receive the best treatment to facilitate your full rehabilitation.
What the good Dr. Watson is trying to say is, life seclusion in a lunatic asylum awaits you.
I would rather be dead.
That is your choice.
Alright, let's just accept that. Wow. Wow, no one else solved the case the same way I did. Wonder how wrong I am. Anyway, that was Bloodbath. That was my solution. We'll see how right I am when I check my answers at the end of the game. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one, when we continue with the Abbey Grange affair.